Hi, I am Umesha MR. Today I am going to discuss regarding components of corporate social responsibility. Components of corporate social responsibility is mainly identified in four areas. One is economic social responsibility, second one is legal social responsibility, third one is ethical social responsibility, and fourth one is discretionary social responsibility. Let us discuss one by one. First one is economic social responsibility. Economic social responsibility begins with being profitable. Profitable is nothing but company is supposed to earn profits, making a profit for shareholders, paying its employees an appropriate wage, paying business taxes, and meeting other financial obligations. When the companies are earning profits, at that time only it is possible to distribute this profit to the shareholders in the form of dividend, and the organization is able to make payments to its employees either in terms of salaries or in terms of that is additional benefits. An appropriate wage is only paid when the company is earning profits, and paying business taxes, because the every organization needs to pay taxes either on the basis of manufacturing number of units, or on the basis of sales, or on the basis of production, or on the basis of turnover. It is according to the nature of business and according to the turnover organization needs to pay taxes, and those organization, if they pay taxes properly, that leads to the development of either the state or the government, because the main source of revenue to the government is only taxes. Nearly more than 90% of the revenue comes from taxes. That is why organization needs to pay taxes properly. When they are paying taxes, only when the companies are earning profit. If the company is not earning profits, at that time companies are not paying taxes. That is why it is necessary for an organization to earn profits and meeting other financial obligations. That is, other obligations are, if the company is taking any loan, at that time company needs to pay interest as well as principal amount according to the duration. For all these, that is, company needs to earn profit. That is, company, if it is being profitable, company is able to do all these things. And corporations can show economic social responsibility by being transparent with all stakeholders regarding financial status of their business. That is, in the case of companies, company should be transparent. That is, in its all transactions. If they transparent in all the transactions, company, that is shareholders or the other stakeholders, either the shareholders or the employees or the suppliers, each and every stakeholders of the organizations are happy. Otherwise, see, if something happened, that is, we are going by, that is different in the second and third chapters, there is so many scandals occurred in accounting. That is, if they are not transparent in the organization. That is why companies are needs to transparent in its views or as the transactions. Next, second one is legal social responsibility. Here, legal social responsibility is consumers are likely to buy products and utilize services from companies they trust. That is why the consumers are buying particular product or the services, because even though if the product is not available in the particular store or the particular place, they are going by the different places and they are purchasing only the particular type of goods. That is why, because they are trust in the particular goods and as well as in the particular company. A part of building that trust is abiding by the laws that regulate your business and paying the required taxes, adhering to labor laws, and allowing inspections are all examples of legal social responsibilities. Because in the case of legal, it also comes under, that is, it also includes paying the required taxes and adhering to the labor laws. That is what the labor laws says, either regarding in terms of salary or in terms of benefits or in terms of hygiene or in terms of, that is, child labor or the other things, that is, while fixing the salaries, each and everything, that is, whether it is as per the labor laws or not. And companies need to allow inspections if it is any inspections made by the either the sales tax authorities, that is GST officials, or the uh, income tax officials or the other, that is customs officials. That is, company needs to allow those inspections as a social responsibility, because if there is no fear, they are supposed to allow those inspections. If it is something is not done, false, or nothing is done in the company, otherwise there is no fear. For that reason, companies should be allowed inspections freely. And third one is ethical social responsibility. Here, economic and legal responsibility, that is, do the groundwork for corporations to more into ethical social responsibility, which means doing the right things at all levels of our business. That is, either in terms of purchase, or in terms of production, or in terms of sales, or in terms of distribution, or in terms of marketing. If you see any areas, if you are going by one, that is, from starting of the company to till end of the company, they are supposed to go by the social responsibility. That is, by purchasing, that is, raw materials, the company needs to purchase quality raw materials. And in the case of, if the company is allowing, that is, issuing shares at the time, how much capital is needed by the organization, only that much capital is to be, that is, raised. Unnecessary capital need not be raised by the company. That is, they are supposed to follow whether the particular capital is needed by the company or not, and which source of capital is beneficial for an organization, either the equity share or the preference share, or the company is going by the debentures or the short term loans, which one is beneficial, that part of the, that is, that part to go by the company, that is, which is beneficial for the organizations. And doing right things, that is, quality products is to be produced, and company need not to create artificial demands, and companies to supposed to provide, that is, the right things, that is, right quality, right quantity at right time. At the time, customers will become happy. That is, if the customers are becoming happy, they will bring hundreds of new customers. If the present customer is happy, that is, retaining the customers is very very important for an organization. If they retain the existing customers, automatically, if the customer satisfaction leads to customer delightment, at the time they will bring hundreds of new customers. That is, to ensuring that the companies you work with and buy materials from are abiding by all labor laws. That is, all the laws should be followed by an organization. And last one is discretionary social responsibility. It means using our company's time and resources to contribute to the company at large in whatever way it is meaningful for you and your brand. That is, whatever the, that is, company's time and resources, that is, employees needs to go by in time, and organization needs to utilize the resources, that is, properly, and contribute to the development of the company, that is, development of an individual as well as the institution as well as the country. This may include providing your employees with opportunities to volunteer, donating money, services, or product to charitable organization that ties into your company's mission and goals. That is, if it is any opportunities available at that time, they are supposed to donate. That is, in terms of natural calamities occurs, at the time they are supposed to donate something to the needy people. These are the main four, that is, components of CSR. Thank you.